Okay, good day everyone. I don't think that we're going to have enough time in class to go through this one, so I wanted to take some time to do it now. So on the slide I asked you to factor f of x equals 2x squared minus 11x plus 12. So the first thing that you need to figure out, and it's kind of like a checklist, the first thing you want to know is the equation in standard form? Ours is in standard form. How do I know it's in standard form? Because standard form says ax squared plus bx plus c. It can equal y, it can equal 0, or it can equal x of f of x, or some variable of x. So given that we know that, it's set up on a slide for you so that you can identify what's A, B, and C. So I'm going to do the things that I know that you should be able to do. The first thing you should be able to do is identify what's A, B, and C, and then find your two terms that can multiply and give you A times C. And then the same two numbers will have to add and equal B. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to pause it so that I can do it, and so I'm going to ask that you pause me as well. Okay folks, so here's what I've done. I know I need two numbers that's going to multiply and equal 24. You have the same two numbers. When I add them, it must equal negative 11. So I listed all of the factors of 24, or two numbers that multiply and give me 24. So there's no way that I can add 1 and 24 and get 11. There's no way that I can add 2 and 12 and get 11. 3 and 8 in this case does work. 4 and 6, if I add those, I get 10. If I subtract them, I get 2 or negative 2. But in this case, what happens is, because we have a negative 11, a negative 3 times a negative 8 will give you a positive 24, and also a negative 3 plus a negative 8 will give you a negative 11. And so for that reason, those are our factors. So if we do what we've done previously when a was equal to 1, we would set this up as x minus 3 times x minus 8. Now here's the thing. X minus 3 times x minus 8, every single time I would ask that you check your work. So if you were going to check x minus 3 times x minus 8, then what you would have to do is multiply. Here we would get x squared, negative 3x, negative 8x, and a positive 24. So we would have x squared minus 11x plus 24. Okay, what should happen is that these two, what you have here and what you started out originally with, should have to match, but they don't. Okay, the difference is between what we did before previously and all the other examples, a was equal to 1, but this time a is equal to a 2. So we would do this step anytime a does not equal 1. So here's what happened. These two are not equivalent, so x minus 3 and x minus 8 is not going to be your factors. Okay, doesn't work. We never acknowledge this 2 here. So to bring this 2 into the action, because what happens is if I put a 2 here, 2x times x will give me 2x squared, but I still have an issue with this 24 here. So here is where the 2 comes in. We end up doing, I think they called it like a swing and divide thing, but we take this same 2 that you see here and we'll divide by 2. Okay, the factors that we have. So what's going to happen here? This side is probably considered your easiest one, because I don't know why I did that. Excuse me. 8 divided by 2 is 4. So this factor becomes x minus 4. But over here, 3 can divide by 2, we would get a fraction. We don't want a fraction. So what happens is that this 2 swings and comes to the front. So we would have 2x minus 3. Now, what happens here is when we check 2x minus 3 times x minus 4, we actually end up with 2x squared minus 3x minus 8x plus 12. Okay, I didn't draw my lines in because I saw I made my box too small. But 2x squared, you can combine a negative 3x and a negative 8x to get a negative 11x plus 12. Now this is equivalent to what we started out with here. And for that reason, our factors would be, these are our factors. Let me point something out to you. That's our factors. But if we needed to know what the solution is, one more time for you, what happens is you set both of your factors equal to 0. So 2x minus 3, we set it equal to 0 and solve for x. And then x minus 4, we set it equal to 0. Your easy one, I'm going to let you do this one. You should be able to tell me what x equals here. If not, then I need you to say something. But over here, we got 2 steps and then we done. To make the 3 go away and become a 0, you must add 3. So 2x equals 3. Then our final step here, we would have to divide both sides by 2 because 2 is being multiplied by x. So dividing by 2, you'll get x equals either 3/2 or 1.5 or 1.5. It doesn't matter however you write it. And then over here on the other side, you should know that x is equal to 4. So what that means is that this positive quadratic function would have a solution or an x-intercept at 1.5 and at 4. If you have any questions about what you are seeing, please don't hesitate to let me know. I am here to help you. I'll zoom out so that you can see the whole sheet, hopefully. But if not, I hope you took good notes. Remember, you can pause it. You can go back and play it again. If I'm talking too fast, you can also slow down the timer, okay? I hope you all have a great day. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.